morning, everyone. I'm back to do a third reading again this morning. I'm pretty highly organised when I wake up so early. Yesterday morning I started at 3:30. This morning I slept till 4:30, so it was a little bit better this morning. I have no idea why I do that. It's really strange. I used to be such a good sleeper when I was younger, but unfortunately life has a different way of doing things now. So I went to bed later and woke up an hour later, which was good. But doesn't usually make a difference. Usually it's still 3:30. Sometimes I can go back to sleep on rare occasions, but I've got too much going through my head at the moment. So I guess it's the time when my mind goes, well, I'm not consciously pushing the thoughts away like I do during the daytime. I can take some form of staying out of my head during the day, but at night time life has different ways of doing things. So I thought I'd do another reading this morning. Like that the two readings this morning were different, and I like it when that happens and I can do something different again. So let's see what the Shadowscapes Tarot has to say today. Okie dokie. Alrighty, so we have the King of Pentacles coming out, or maybe not so much because he came out in the last reading. The King of Pentacles is an interesting character. So he can represent the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. He's a person who's very, well, I wouldn't say he's very focused on his money. He likes his money. He likes his income. He likes to be stable. So any one of us can take on this energy if we're being a little bit more conscious about, our spending habits, our money, whatever. He's highly organized and very strategic. Now, the Nine of Swords is coming behind that. So some of you have some sort of concern about this card. Now, often this can mean a father figure or a friend or someone that you look to for advice. This person's very practical. So they're very much a person who you respect and admire. So some of you could be going through some anxiety at the moment about this person or going to this person, because the Hierophant's here as well. So no, it's very similar to the last reading. This is about looking for some sort of stability in a situation that you feel quite anxious about. Eight of Swords behind that. So definitely this feeling of anxiety here. Waiting for someone to speak a truth to you, because the Knight of Swords is coming in behind that. So maybe you're waiting on this King of Pentacles character to bring some sort of truth forward for you. Again, not really sure if it's to do with work or whether it's to do with love, but that's what you're waiting on. So the Queen of Swords is coming in here. Now, the Queen of Swords represents the air signs, Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. And the Queen of Swords, I feel, is beautiful. She is very much about speaking her truth, very much about standing in her power. This is about you taking up the sword and saying, right, we're getting to things now. It can be about having a very truthful conversation with someone. It can be also about cutting someone out if what you need to do is what you need to do, I guess. We do have the Hanged Man. So you've come to some sort of conclusion here. After perhaps a period of going through worry or trouble, you've come to some sort of conclusion here by looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, Six of Cups coming in. So the Six of Cups talks about reminiscing. It talks about the past. I feel like you've had some sort of realization. Knight of Wands coming in here. You're rushing in on this here. You've had some sort of awakening here. Something to do with your childhood. Something's unraveled deep within you here, where you feel now that you want to speak a truth and you're rushing forward with a whole lot of energy here. Let's see. Let's put some more cards down. Ten of Wands here. Yeah, you're putting down your burdens here. You're putting down those things in the past that have held you back, troubled you. You could be dealing with a water sign, because we do have the King of Cups coming out. And if I remember rightly, we had the King of Cups in the last reading. Oh no, we had the Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles. So you're dealing with someone who's possibly, there's a second opportunity here. Okay, Judgment card coming in. I feel like some of you have had a raw deal in a situation where you felt like you had no power. And now you're taking your power back. Very, very interesting. Yes, we have the Tower here. Okay, and that had to come out. And the Justice card. So we have Justice and Judgment. This reading has a lot of major arcanas in it. I'll check them out in a moment. Oh, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Ace of Pentacles coming in here. I love it, love it, love it. What a great reading. Okay, let's give it a really good going over now. I know what it's saying. There's someone around you who you see as being very practical, down to earth, and very solid. Now, I feel either you or them are going through some period here of anxiety and stress. There seems to be no stability in this. So this could be a relationship you've got where there is no stable foundation. Because you are in the Eight of Swords energy, they are in the Nine of Swords energy, and there's a truth that needs to be spoken here that's not getting addressed. So it's like you are both dancing around something and nobody's coming forward, or nobody's speaking about what the problem or issue is here. So it can be that this person is a romantic interest, a family member. Doesn't matter here. There's an opportunity here for this to be rebuilt. This is something that's destined, and is an opportunity to come back to a more stable place and move from there. So it's an opportunity to rebuild something. I feel that you have either gone into some sort of timeout, or they have. This is a very karmic sort of relationship reading I'm getting here. It looks to me like someone's gone into some sort of period of healing. They've been looking back at the past a lot and trying to work out or understand what they want. But then I look at it and I think it feels to me like both you and the other person are both doing the same thing. There's some sort of healing going through here. So it could be that you're coming up as a King of Pentacles and the other person is a King of Cups, or vice versa. So it could be one's very emotional, one's very practical. There is rebuilding to be done here. Both of you are putting down something that has created a barrier for you in the past, and it has a lot to do with your childhood. So you could have both been going through childhood healing. You could have both been faced with some sort of energy that sort of propelled you apart rather than brought you together. And it had to do that because there's healing here. So the Tower has come in to sort of wrench you both apart so you can look at what you want in your life and be able to move forward. Now, the really funny part is I don't have the Devil card in, and the Devil card feels like it should be here. But I do want to say that the Devil card has, the World card's here. Well, there you go. So you're both closing out some sort of cycle here. Okay, so for many of you, this will be about romance. It will be about some sort of either breakup or situation where you've walked away from someone that you've possibly known for a long time. This could be a person you've known since childhood, but you certainly, if you didn't know them that long, you've certainly known them for a long time because there's a friendship bond here. But it can also mean that with this Six of Cups that you are shedding stuff from your childhood. So you and this person have some sort of alignment here. Could be twin flames or soulmate, where you are sort of sorting through energy of past hurts, past pain, fear of abandonment, a lot of very deep seated emotion that you're shedding here with this Ten of Wands. You are both moving in a brand new direction here. The Ace of Pentacles is coming up saying things are so much more stable here. Now, I can't say that you are going to be in union, but what I can say to you is that you are both working ideally on the same energies here that both result in some sort of justice and karma being resolved. So it's possible that this person could be someone who's been brought into your life to clear that energy for you. As I said, I'm surprised the Devil isn't here, because to me you're dropping some sort of ego mask that you've been carrying around with you. But you're definitely changing from the person that you have been. You're looking at things from a very different perspective now, and you're bringing in a brand new energy, one that will be much more stable. The past is gone. You've been able to put that down. Great transformation here. Fantastic transformation. And possibly now with this Ace of Pentacles, it can mean a new start. It could be a new start with this person, but feeling it's mainly about you helping to clear each other's energy. So it's very possible that this person was some sort of karmic energy for you to clear this. We do have the card of the dragon coming out. And the dragon will be right at the end, won't he, with the little circly thing, because he's a special one. Golden egg, dragon. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are travelling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and we traverse even the most difficult terrain. The dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in their world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. My goodness, how deep is that? All right, so what you people are doing is you're finding your dragon. You're finding the dragon, that thing inside of you, that inner fire that you've dulled, you've let go of, you've not recognizing anymore. The mask that you're wearing, that you've been taught or you've been socialized or accustomed to, is falling away now, and you're starting to feel who you truly are. So you are the dragon, people. Have a great day.